Yo, peace, good people. MC Till here, co-author of the Boom Bap Review, and this is Brand Nubian. Today, I want to break down my top 10 favorite albums from Brand Nubian. This includes group albums as well as solo albums. Coming in at number 10, we got Experience and Education by Sadat X. And as you can see, I bought this lovely album for $7, $6.98 to be exact, $6.99 from Amoeba Records in San Francisco years ago. And I remember buying this album and a few others and then taking the train from San Francisco up to Northern California, where I met my brother and had a good time up there in Southern Oregon. But I remember listening to this album and the first Rock Marciano album on the train. Needless to say, it was a good train ride. All right, coming in at number 9, we have Time's Running Out by Brand Nubian. Now, I remember when I bought this album, it was in Louisville. I'll forget the name of this joint, Ear Ecstasy, I think it was called. It's not around anymore in Louisville, but it was a really dope record store. And I didn't even know this album existed. And I was like, what is this? And so I picked it up. Apparently, it's the album that was going to come out before they released The Foundation, but it just wasn't up to par with the quality that they needed to put out. So they went back in and redid some of these songs and created new songs, which is the album Foundation. But still, a really good album. Kind of raw, very underground, but a very dope album. I like it. So that's number 9. Number 8, we got the infamous Lord Jamar. Very polarizing figure. I know. But hey, I think this is a good album. If you've never heard it, go listen to it. Come back and let me know what you think. Now, I did not buy this at the same time when I bought the Sadat X album, even though I also bought this from Amoeba Records. But this was a couple years later. Or actually, I think I bought it from Everybody's Records here in Cincinnati. But I guess someone had turned it in from Amoeba. But anyway, that's number 8. Number 7 is Grand Puba 2000. Now, I'm a big fan of Grand Puba. And sometimes this slides down closer to number 5 or number 4. But today it's at number 7. Good beats. I like his wordplay on here. Nothing really flashy, no gimmicks. Just dope beats, dope rhymes. What more do y'all want? A good album. That's number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have Foundation. Now, this album also slips into the top 5 sometimes because this is a really, really good album. I remember this came out the same day as a bunch of other dope albums. Aquemini, I think, came out on that day. Black Star, A Tribe Called Quest, The Love Movement. And I remember I bought this and The Love Movement. I think that was the only 2 I bought because, young, don't have that much money. And the night I bought this, I remember there was a float, from my high school. It was like homecoming week. And some friends were like, yo, come help us build this float. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to be listening to Foundation by Brand Nubian. It was a good decision, too, because no disrespect to my friends, but this album is super dope, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it that night, and I've enjoyed it ever since. All right, coming into the top 5 albums from Brand Nubian, group or solo, we got Everything is Everything at number 5. Really, really like this album. Sometimes it slips out of the top 5 and into, and Foundation slips in. Those 2 albums are kind of interchangeable for me. I like them a lot for similar reasons. Dope beats, dope rhymes, but Grand Puba was on Foundation, so that's one thing missing from this album. But hey, Lord Jamar and Sadat X, they held their own on this album, and it's a really good album. So I like this album. Everything is Everything. Number 4, we got Real to Real. Sometimes I like his sophomore album better, but maybe it's nostalgia. I don't know. Maybe it's just the raw, simple beats. But a big fan of this album. I think it's just got a classic feel to it, even though I'm not sure I would call it a classic album. I don't know if it rises to that stature or not. I don't know. Maybe you think it does, but still a good album. I enjoy going back and listening to it. Coming in at number 3. Now, these top 3 usually stay my top 3. They might change a little bit on which one's 1, 2, and 3, but I pretty much love all 3 of these albums equally the same. In God We Trust, this was their sophomore album. This is after Grand Puba left the group. Were they going to be as good? Were they going to, what were they going to do? Were they going to fall off? No, they were not going to fall off. They were come back with a really good album, which is In God We Trust. Number 2, love this album. This album is produced so well. Every beat on here is dope. This is Wild Cowboys by Sadat X. I feel like he is kind of at the peak of his lyricism at this point. He's just on his A game. And the features on here are fun. He's got a lot of folks coming through. Grand Puba comes through on a really dope song. But the beats on here, man, he picked incredible producers and incredible beats for this album. I love this album. Wild Cowboy, Sadat X at number 2. So you know what's number 1. You know what it has to be. This is One for All coming in at number 1. This is what set it off. And I remember maybe the year it came out or the year after it came out, my mom bought it for me on Christmas Day. So I woke up, opened up this, cassette tape, and it was One for All by Brand Nubian. I still have it somewhere. Oh, actually, yeah. It's right here, actually. Check this out. I got the original cassette still. Didn't even know it was up there. Look at that. The original joint. Man, I played this sucker out. I'm surprised I still have the tape. But there it is. I remember reading all the credits. You know how we used to do? Well, I still do it. So this is number 1. I just love the beats on here. I just thought the lyrics were fun. A lot of uplifting stuff. Just a really, really good album overall. I would definitely say it's classic. It's a classic in my book. It's one of my favorites. And so that's why it's number 1 on my list. So that's my list of my top 10 favorite Brand Nubian albums, group or solo. Let me know what you think about this order and what would your order be? Let me know and let's have a conversation about it. All right, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.